gold sticker on it that said it won first place in Viognier. So I'm very happy. Brazil loves you. I love Brazil. I've been to Brazil. Love the country. Would love to get back there. Only spent, I think, one night, one day there on my way to Antarctica. But it left quite the impression. And I can't wait to get back. And do you know that Fabricio, who's in charge of Team Alice, who created the page on Facebook, Adrienne came back to camp on Facebook, and then he has another page here on Instagram. Well, he's in Brazil, and I can't wait to get down there. I have a film coming out called Killer Therapy, and it's fabulous. And right before all the pandemic came around, it was killing it at the film festivals, and we were going to go to Brazil, I think, for one of the film festivals, so I hope it still happens. I love it. Mrs. Voorhees is my favorite horror killer. Oh, I'm so glad. She didn't get me though, did she? Okay, so hello, D. Roberts, 51. Have any good stories about Harry Crosby? He was just the best. I really could have gone for him. I miss him at our reunions, and if he's listening for some reason, or anyone in his family is listening, come to Camp Harry, we miss you. Can't wait to see you too in September. I will be watching Friday the 13th. Congrats to you and the entire movie cast. Yes, congrats to the entire movie cast and crew for putting the magic together, because it was the perfect storm. I always say Friday the 13th without Harry Manfredini and Tom Savini and our killer director and our Mrs. Voorhees and all the kids. You know, it was a perfect storm. It was magical. So thank you to everyone involved. I come to Jacksonville. Who's that? Can you recommend a place to stay? Right now, no. I don't know what's going on right now. All right. Nope, you got Mrs. Voorhees. LOL, I wish. I have the same Camp Crystal Lake sign on my door. Yay! Okay. So let's see what else is going on. Do you know any other slasher movies? Well, I will tell you one thing. Slasher movies, of course. George Romero movies, yes. Killer, my husband, Richard, you may or may not know, was George Romero's partner in crime for a long time. He was his distributor, and he actually was the one who got Stephen King to write the screenplay for Creepshow. And he was the original investor and distributor for all the Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, And yeah, I bet you didn't know that. Looking great, Adrienne. Matt White. Thank you. Hope's all well. Very good. We met at Misty Moon in London. That was so much fun. Stuart and Jen, if you're there, hello to all my Misty Moon Film Society, and where I had my first one-woman art show at the gallery there, which was so fabulous. What's your favorite scary movie? Mine. Husband, well, that killed my dreams. Yes, 33 years we've been married. What are your favorite movies? Oh, I just love so many different kinds. What your Universal Monsters growing up? Totally, that was me. Connecticut Werewolf, that was me. I was watching all those Universal Monsters, absolutely, and loving it. Used to go to the matinees, ride my bicycle down there with my brother on the back. Yeah, is it true Betsy Palmer actually hit you during the fight? Yeah, yes, that's the kind of actress she was. She would not hold back, even during rehearsals. Whack! And it was like she said to me, if you don't fight back, you're not going to make it through this movie. So I always say Betsy Palmer was responsible for bringing up my game. And, oh, God, I miss her so much. How many... Just got my Crystal Lake wine. You're welcome. You're welcome. I know you'll enjoy them, JLK. And how long have you been painting? Since I can remember. I think painting... drawing, art, and all. Kisses from Brazil, Junior. Art has always been my first love, I think. Betsy and Adrienne forever, absolutely. What's your favorite piece of artwork that you have done? Thank you for asking, because I just had a major breakthrough with my art coach today, and I'm kind of doing a happy thing, because I'm thinking everybody needs to find their happy place during this pandemic, which is very hard and soul searching, but we're going to do it. And so I am here to invite you to create with your gift of time. So this is something that's a little different from me, but I do love Van Gogh, but this is nothing Van Goghish. This is just my own interpretation of irises. And he said I had broken through because I don't know why, but he really liked it. So that was really excellent. I was happy. Hope to see you again. You really don't age. It's the fine wine in a good marriage, you know. That's what I say. Maybe no kids. Debatable, right? Did you really draw that picture of Steve Christie? No, I didn't. The art director did, and I found out after that all art directors like to have their own art in their movies, and I totally get it. I would have done the same thing. Why don't you know Freddy Krueger? I know who he is. He's just not in my winery right now. Seeing you in Saturday Night Fever, wish they had a reunion of that. Yeah, I would not be invited to the reunion of Saturday Night Fever. I don't think they would have remembered me. It's so surreal to be able to talk to you, Nathan. Yes, Adrienne, you're amazing with your fans. I know I speak for a lot of people when I say a sincere thank you. And thank you to you guys, because, you know, without you, I wouldn't be here either. So, it's a love, win-win situation. I do love you all. Congrats on 40 together. Some of you go way back with me, 40 years. And does Bruce Campbell come to the winery? He used to all the time. Yes, he did. Those dates are gone right now, but yes, he did. And he loves Valley View wines, and he loves Crystal Lake wines. And we do an auction here for the local school. We used to every spring. Oh, my dear Adrienne from Hatchet, love you and your wine. And Friday, thank you. And yes, 101, we do miss Betsy. Holly, Adrienne, you must do a wine photo shoot with the Monopoly board. Great idea! Why didn't I think of that? That's why you're here. Hope you do more live videos. They're fun, right? Happy? I just didn't know. Australia, Sydney, my niece, Allison, newlywed with her husband, Luke, down in Melbourne. She's Melbourne, Australia. Allison, cheers to you. Happy Mother's Day. Love your art. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Dolly. Oh my God, I love that. I watched for the first time. 8 years old. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Okay, Dylan. Yes. What? I don't know. Baltic Avenue. Haha. Okay, Adrienne, do you remember going to the Mad Monster hours? Of course I do. I love that, Drizzy. I love Mad Monster. They really throw a good party. And let's say Retro Bitch Face. I love that name. Happy 40th from Canada. Hello, Brazil. Mwah. Hello, Brazil. Italy at the Shock Pop. Shock Pop. Yeah, that was good too. That was a long time ago. My wife has horror movies but loves your wine. Oh, hates horror movies. That's cool. A lot of people hate horror movies and love my wine, so that's workable. That way you buy the wines for your wife and you save the bottles for you, right? Why do horror movies always film in winter, especially when you had to do water show? It wasn't the winter. We started the day after Labor Day. It's just that we had to save up for money, and so we were down a couple of those days. And by the time we finished, it was the middle of October. So, all right, Edward, whenever the world returns to business as usual, I can't wait to travel from California to buy some wine and hopefully visit. Definitely. You must, Edward. And what I like to do is I'm very, into the social media, or just email me, tell me you're coming to the winery. I'll meet you there. I'll pour you a glass. What month did you film Friday? September, October. Diner. What about the diner? Blairstown Diner, yes.